And welcome back to Let's Play Psychonauts. Last time, we explored Whispering Rock's Psychic Summer Camp and familiarized ourselves with both the area and the campers. Along the way, we managed to discover Sasha 9's secret lab that he was kind of discreetly directing us to, if you can call what he did discretion. Regardless, we found it, and we are ready to participate in the shady experiments he's got for us. Sounds like fun.
I've been hearing a lot about head explosion, and I was wondering...
Science, Rasputin. That is what we practice down here, not parlor tricks. If you are serious about exploring the possibilities of your mind, step up to the brain tumbler, and we'll begin.
Brain tumbler?
This is the Brain Tumbler, and it will transport us to what is kind of the secondary hub world of Psychonauts, though it does not become apparent that that is its purpose until later. Regardless, let's press Y to activate the Brain Tumbler.
So, what's this hairdryer thing do?
Ah, you're ready for the brain tumbler. With this device, we will send you deep into your own psyche, where you should find unparalleled insight and power.
Excellent! Tumble away.
Now just relax. This will not hurt, unless something really very bad happens.
Wow. Is this what the inside of my mind looks like?
Not yet. You're still traveling to the astral plane. This is a tiny corner of what we call the collective unconscious, a place in which all of our unconscious minds are connected. You have just begun your training, Rasputin, so many of the connections with other minds are still not developed for you, and those doorways remain just out of reach. But the more you explore the mental world, the more connections you will form. Right now, the only unconscious world you can enter is that one, your own. Step through it, and we'll continue.
Nice to see that Sasha has spectacular bedside manner, but yes, this is the collective unconscious, and it is the interlinking hub between all the various mental worlds we will be visiting in this game. Though naturally, most of them are locked to us, including Coach Oleander's basic braining, which we will eventually be able to return to, but at the moment, we can only go into Raz's own mentality. One thing to note here is the icons along the collective unconsciousness doors. When you collect all of the relevant items in a given mental world, the relevant icon, as you can see we got the baggage tag here, so we can presume that this is Coach Oleander's basic braining, will light up, letting you know that you've collected everything that there is to collect in that world. Kind of a cool thing, and a little detail you might not notice right away. Anyway, into the Brain Tumbler experiment.
Rasputin, can you hear me?
Sasha? Where am I?
You are inside your own mind, but I'm not sure where. Tell me, what can you see?
I see a rundown gypsy caravan.
Do you recognize it?
Yes. It's where I was born.
I see. Compelling.
Here we are in Rasputin's own mind. Kinda interesting that we got a teleporter just right here out in the open. What, are we not going to be able to return to this caravan? As you can see, there is a mental vault over here. Open this up, and we'll see a little bit of Rasputin's getaway. So, as you can see, Raz, part of an acrobat troupe in the circus. But Raz found himself enthralled with the tales found within a pamphlet. It looks like it's Coach Oleander's pamphlet for the Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp. However, it looks like Rasputin's father, not particularly keen on what that pamphlet was espousing. Raz, of course, was not deterred by his father's interference, and it looks like he contracted the world's smallest pony to help him escape from the circus. And here we are at Whispering Rock after some hitchhiking. We never find out what happened to the world's smallest pony. I guess it returned eventually. But there we have Rasputin's backstory. Anyways, did I get all the figments? No, there's that one. You want to get all these figments now, just in case, or, well, not really. It's just convenient to get them now.
I'm going inside the caravan.
What do you see inside?
I'm not sure. It's getting fuzzy. Uh-oh.
What?
No, I'll figure it out.
Rasputin, tell me what is happening.
Well, I'm kind of stuck in a little white space.
How little?
Really little.
Do you feel trapped?
No.
Confined?
No.
Smothered like you're buried alive?
No! Ah! Get me out of here!
Can you find your way out?
I can't see anything.
Can you fight your way out?
Huh?
Strike out with your psychic fist, Rasputin, but carefully. Punch your way out, Rasputin. Now, hurry! This test is costing the taxpayers a lot of money. Punch your way out, Rasputin. Now, hurry!
Aha!
Rasputin, are you okay? What do you see now?
I see a small, bunny-like animal thing.
An unfamiliar animal entity in a dream often represents a primal fear or memory. Follow it, and it should lead you somewhere important.
Check. Okay, Mr. Bun. You and I are gonna be tight. Wherever you go, I go. Like two peas in a... Hey! Come back here!
It's worth noting that you can punch your way out of that egg immediately, but it's just funny to hear Sasha 9 get all exasperated in his own stoic way. Anyways, we have entered the main area of the Brain Tumbler experiment. If you failed to collect those figments from the caravan section, you can use the teleporter to take you back. It's just not convenient to have to do that, so I figured why not just wait around and collect those figments while we're already there. Speaking of figments, we've got a plenty along the way as we are trying to catch up with the bunny. We also have those little viney hands trying to strike out at us. Fortunately, they're pretty easy to run away from, so I'm not overly concerned about them. Let's just collect all these baggage tags here so that we have them. One thing to note is these little... Ooh, hey, nice that I get that now. These little briar patches, they are actually super annoying. They completely interrupt Raz whenever he bumps into them, and that's easier to do than it sounds. Anyways, let's just continue to follow the bunny.
Sasha?
What is it? Another bunny?
No. This is more of a super scary flaming-eyed demon kind of deal.
Oh.
What?
Okay, I'm pulling you out of there. Just give me a second.
Sasha?
Hold on, I'm still getting some unusual interference. It's fascinating. As if someone else...
Agent 9?
Sorry. Almost ready.
Sasha!
That should not have happened. We need to try that again.
Oh, I don't think I need to be in the tumbler with the glowy eye guys anymore.
Suit yourself. You know, in many tribal societies, learning to defeat the monsters you see in your dreams is considered a rite of passage. I can train you to fight. Come see me when you're ready.
So, we can be trained to fight, eh? I wonder what kind of powers a respectable psychonaut like Agent 9 has available for us. Well, the only way to find out is to, of course, ask him.
Okay, I'm ready to learn how to really fight.
Oh, really?
What?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't think you'd really take me up on that offer. It usually scares the kids off.
Well, not me. I'm ready to kill for my camp.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I can't train you. Agent Vodello would kill me.
What's the big deal? What she doesn't know won't hurt her.
You don't even have a marksmanship learner's permit. I could lose my job.
I'll get one.
Even if you used that secret passage over there and snuck into his sanctuary, Agent Cruller would never give you a marksmanship learner's permit.
Agent Cruller.
Never in a million.
I'm off. Be right back after I talk with Agent Cruller.
Oh, Sasha, your attempts at doublespeak aren't going to work on Rasputin. He's only 10. He's far too impulsive. Anyways, this is our first opportunity to... Well, not our first opportunity, but this is the first time we're guided to take that one option in the underground rocket cart that I passed over.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
And of course, we want to go to Rasputin's, well, actually, not Ford's sanctuary, but Rasputin is masquerading as Ford right now. And now we can meet up with Ford Cruller.
Let's let's go to my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
You finally made it.
It's an honor to finally meet you in person, sir. I thought I recognized you in my dream, but I couldn't be sure. Now that I see you in your element, there's no doubt. You're Ford Cruller, the greatest leader the Psychonauts ever had.
Well, you shouldn't believe everything you read in True Psychic Tales magazine. In recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for pyrokinesis.
Cool. I can't wait to burn. Hey, what are we doing here?
Inside your mind? Well, I thought you'd like to be in a familiar place for your first pyrokinesis lesson.
Lesson?
Shh, now think of something you'd like to burn. Ah, yes, I heard you were raised in the circus. But why would you want to burn all these happy memories here?
If they were happy memories, I wouldn't have run away. My dad, he hates psychics, and he knew I was becoming one. So all day long he would force me to practice my acrobatics, hoping to distract me, or maybe hoping to kill me. I never was sure.
Now why are you still talking when you could be burning stuff?
A little bit of backstory on Raz there regarding his relationship with his father. Now, this is something that might not happen if you haven't been as thorough about collecting figments or challenge markers as I have been, but upon entering Ford Crueller's sanctuary, if you have qualified for any rank-up upgrades, he will provide you with the relevant ability. In this case, at rank 10, we have learned pyrokinesis, and we are whisked away to a tutorial area in order to practice it. If we had not reached rank 10, we would instead have to talk to Ford Crueller in order to continue the plot, which we will be doing after this tutorial.
Think heat. Great. Focus. You're getting warmer. Come on now, just look at something, and then use your new power to set it on fire.
I would like to apologize for his dialogue getting cut off there. He just does that whenever you approach a new tent, and I was in the wrong position for the first one.
Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Rasputin, lock your mental focus on this last one, and hold it while you use your pyrokinesis power. Focus. Excellent work.
Fire is pretty.
Okay, that's the end of the lesson. You're free to go, but you have to promise me, only use your power, pyrokinesis, only when it's very, very important, or it's really, really entertaining.
I promise.
And if you're doing it to impress girls, make sure none of them have on a lot of hairspray.
Hey, I can abide by that second part, Ford. Alright, so, now that we have the opportunity to talk with Ford, we have a lot of things we could actually ask him, and why don't we just go through the list and see what he has to say?
What are you doing here at Whispering Rock?
This training facility is built right smack on top of the largest titanium deposit known to man. It runs under this whole valley and makes this a very critical area for the Psychonauts. So I'm here to look after it, and to make sure you little spoon benders don't kill each other.
Interesting. What exactly is Psytanium?
What's Psytanium?
Psytanium is a very rare psychoreactive mineral that crashed here on a meteorite hundreds of years ago. It responds to psychic waves, focuses them, amplifies them. It can make psychics more psychic, but it can also make unstable people more unstable. Not everyone can handle that much activity in that part of their brain. It can drive them completely out of their gourd. Gives this valley an interesting history.
So, remember that Raz is a psychic, but he's a completely self-taught one. Coincidentally, that makes him a very handy point-of-view character for learning about the world of the Psychonauts.
I saw you raking leaves. Was that a disguise?
Yes, well, I have many disguises. It helps me keep an eye on you kids wherever you go. Now, when I'm in disguise, I may pretend not to recognize you. Don't blow my cover, okay?
Say no more. Your secret identity is safe with me.
Ah, so that explains all those similar-looking gentlemen. That was just Ford putting on a variety of personas in order to confuse the fact that he is actually here at Whispering Rock. I'm sure he has his reasons, and we won't dig too deep on that. So, what mission are you on down here?
So, what mission are you on down here?
Well, from here I can monitor world events, look for signs of psychic terrorism, ripples in the astral plane.
And then fly out and save the day, right? You've got a jet hidden here somewhere, I'll bet.
Well, you know, these days I'm really just more of a dispatcher. I spot the trouble and send out a younger agent, like Mia or Sasha. Or maybe you someday.
Oh, Ford, you just know the words to say to me. Anyways, what does all this equipment do?
What does all this equipment do?
Well, up here, it's all intel. Down that hallway is the observation room. No tests going on in there right now. Maybe later. And beneath us, I have special machines for rebuilding side challenge markers and detangling mental cobwebs. You should go familiarize yourself with those. They'll come in pretty handy for you.
Will do, Ford, will do. If you happen to forget what his equipment does, you can ask him again. But let's talk to him about the thing we actually came here for.
Sasha says I need to learn how to fight better.
You want to teach you advanced combat? On your first day?
Yeah, I had a vision with a huge monster with yellow eyes and a big mouth full of gnashing teeth.
Did it happen to spit anything at you?
Yeah, I think it was like an old diving helmet or something.
I see. Yes, well, we'd better get you armed.
Why? What's happening?
Nothing. Prepare your mind. That's the motto of the Psychonauts. Here, this is a marksmanship learner's permit. It will only work when you're in Sasha's mind. Once you complete his shooting range, you'll get the real merit badge and you can Psy-Blast anywhere you want.
Thanks. Psy-Blast?
Oh, you'll find out. Now get going. We can't have the camp overrun with big-eyed garbage-spitting monsters, can we?
No, sir. I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Don't worry. I'll be right here with you. Inside your head.
My head?
Yep. I want to keep my eye on you, son, so I'm going to be a psychic stowaway inside your noggin. If you ever want to make me appear, you can do it with this special device.
Is that a piece of bacon?
Oh, yeah. I just love bacon. I smell that stuff and I can't help it. I drop everything and come running.
Okay. Do you have like a little baggie or something I can put this in?
You get a move on or I'll eat that right here.
Will do, Ford, will do. So, two things of note from that scene there. First off, we've gotten the Psy-Blast Learner's Permit. We can't actually use it to use any psychic powers, but it will allow us to use the Psy-Blast power when we're in Sasha's mind. Additionally, we now have the Bacon item. We can use this when we're outside of Ford's lab in order to call him from our noggin and get some advice on the situation we currently find ourselves in, as well as advice on enemies and various other things you can ask him. The most important thing he can do for you is he can pull you from levels and return you to the sanctuary, and then if you talk to him again, he can return you to the location he pulled you from. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Anyways, this,
Now, before you go electrocuting yourself, let me tell you how these babies work. Now, this beauty here is a mental cobweb detangler.
Ooh, I know what those are. Mental cobwebs are...
You see, when an area of your psyche is neglected for too long, mental cobwebs form. Now, up in the camp store, they sell a very special device known as a mental cobweb duster. You can take a projection of it into the mental world with you and use it to extract any cobwebs you find. The duster stores the cobweb's psychic energy on the real world side. So, you can take what you collect back here, hook it up to the loom, and weave that tangled mess into something useful. Like a card from a side challenge marker, which brings us to this fella over here. You put 9 Psy cards into this guy, along with one Psy core, also sold in the company store for a nominal fee, and it will kick out a bona fide Psy challenge marker, which will earn you a promotion to a higher rank. Rank up enough, you'll earn new psychic abilities. You got it?
Put my mental cobwebs in there, and my psi cards and cores in there.
Yep, basically. Have fun.
Alright, so Ford gave us the handy-dandy instruction guide on how to use these devices. Let's turn some of those psi cards and cores that we've obtained into bona fide psi challenge markers in order to get a couple rank ups. We have 2 cores on our personage at the moment. As you can see, it converts everything we have at once to potentially make psi challenge markers into said psi challenge markers. Now we have ranked up twice. Our next power, won't be coming until rank 20, so we've got a little ways to go before we are ready to learn another power from Ford. But hey, going into Sasha's mind may give us an opportunity to rank up a bit. Heading down into the stump again,
Would you like me to take you, Agent Krell?
I'm going to take an opportunity to just travel around the camp area to see if anything has changed. Additionally, I want to drop by the main lodge in order to visit the store to buy the dowsing rod, and we're going to demonstrate that real quick. But for first, one thing I am pretty sure is available at this moment. Let's head to the parking lot.
I'm headed for the parking lot.
I hope you're not leaving us, sir.
At the parking lot, if you remember, we freed Maloof from the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber in the last video. And I believe at some point he heads around here. Is that him over there? I think so. Let's go talk to him real quick. Hey, Maloof, what's up?
Hey, Maloof. You want some help getting that off your head?
If I take it off, Bobby might just put something worse on it, like a dirtier pair of underpants or an animal with teeth. I'm just gonna wait here until camp's over and my pop comes back to pick me up.
Come on, things can't be that bad. So you've got a jock strap on your...
Fish tied to head. Very clever. Bear investigates, gets wrestled. We'll wait in case Bear wins.
If any bear shows up, feel free to cut right in. Anyway, it is that bad. First, Bobby and Benny locked me in the girls' shower, then they wouldn't let me out of the toilet. Now they won't let me in any of the toilets. And in between, there was a lot of punching.
No, then we locked you in the GPC.
Maloof forfeits place in Bear wrestling line. As repayment for courtesy, bullying now forbidden. All bullies acknowledge, please.
Get bent, commie. I'm gonna take your...
Call next move Deadly Nelson. When screaming starts, eyeball may pop out of bully head. Standing back suggested.
Okay! I won't touch him! Jeez!
Interesting. I wonder. Looks like Maloof might have been getting a bit of an idea there. Anyways, let's return to the camp store with one convenient transition.
Where'd you get your clothes? Because my sister, she's kind of fat and she has so much trouble finding good stuff.
What?
I said, do you know where Sasha's secret lab is?
Why don't you go talk to someone who likes you and leave us alone?
Okay, that was a bit of dialogue I missed there, and that's pretty good. Nice one, Raz. For the record, Raz's sisters are also acrobats and are quite in shape. Anyways, over here, hey, Phoebe, check out this new power I learned.
Ooh, feels like Phoebe's having another flare.
Okay, that was Quentin. Let me aim that properly. Phoebe. Come on, I can...
Oh no, is my problem back? I'll have to calm down. I can't burn anything. I cannot burn anything.
Sounds like Phoebe's pyromania isn't exactly holding together well. Hey, is Milka gone? We'll have to see if we can find her later. But the main reason we're here is for the dowsing rod. Anyways, we'll just jump through this. Cook Cruller is content to just go over his spiel for everything. This dowsing rod can be used to find deeper, more valuable titanium arrowheads. Equip the dowsing rod and watch and listen to its changing color and sound. This is how it lets you know that you are getting closer to a deep arrowhead. So let's take that, and once in the right spot, press Y very rapidly to extract the arrowhead from the ground.
What else can I do you for?
That's it for now.
If you want to get arrowheads and anything resembling a reasonable amount of time, you need this dowsing rod. The amount of arrowheads you get from dowsing is much higher. Man, where did Milka go? We'll have to keep an eye out for her. But for right now, let's return to the main campgrounds, and first order of business is we have to test our pyrokinesis on everyone. Hey Lily, think fast.
Is this how you tell girls you have a crush on them? It's annoying.
Oh, come on, Lily. I'm just trying to tell you that you're hot stuff. Anyway, come on. I'm sure Raz would try that before. You can also use your pyrokinesis on birds to get, don't do that too much, or Rosemary might call and tell you she's not going to save your progress for you anymore. Anyway, heading over here. Hey, Kitty. Hey, Frankie.
Stop trying to burn me, creep. Go burn someone who cares.
Yes, unfortunately, we cannot actually immolate the children, but we can get them to react with a variety of hilarious comments to our attempts to inflame them. Over here, let's just give Clem and Crystal a quick, fiery serenade to see if it motivates them. Coach Oleander still snoring away there.
Right on, Raz! You learned fire starting. Good for you!
Yay! Fire starting practice! Woo!
I'm glad they react to that with the same chipper attitude that they always have. Anyways, we can also ignite squirrels if we so desire. There we go. Just light up the squirrel, and you can get, as soon as he actually finishes burning out, get some emergency provisions there. Get a squirrel roast dinner. I believe the bird also dropped a tasty meal for us somewhere, if I can find where it landed. He kind of flew off and into the distance. Not seeing it anywhere. Oop, scared him off. Let me wait until the bird comes back.
Look at those two. Who'd even want a stupid friendship bracelet?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind one.
Yeah? Well, that's stupid.
Don't sound very convinced, Lily. Anyways, waiting for the bird again. There we go. Now the bird is burning, and we can also get a tasty bird dinner once it finishes.
That was a total accident.
Whatever you say, Raz, whatever you say. Anyways, the main reason I did that is you get a Steam achievement for animal cruelty, so if you want to fully complete Psychonauts, you gotta do that. Anyways, I'm going to do the runs of the camp real quick and just see if there's any new dialogue from the various campers.
Trying to hear them talk. Oh, man. I hope I don't get much hotter. That would be uncomfortable.
I will sink you so deep in that lake no dredge crew would ever find you.
What? My ears are burning. Kitty must be talking about me.
Yeah! Oh no! Oopsie daisy! Yeah! What is that smell?
Don't be a dork. Go burn something else.
Why are you trying to firestar me, Raz?
Because you're so boring, Vernon. Anyways, cutting back in here so that we can demonstrate the dowsing rod. Now, the way the dowsing rod works...
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
...is when you are in proximity of a deep arrowhead, it will begin to react with a distinct audio cue as well as a visual wave effect. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm not having much luck finding any deep arrowheads in the kids' cabin area, which means I'm going to have to go to a different spot to test it out properly. Fortunately, we can still jump around with it in our hands. I believe the only thing that returns it to your inventory is if you start trying to whack things, and if you start trying to, or if you just put it away with the B button. Anyways, the reason I've also decided to cut back here is to show off something we can do with our pyrokinesis ability. Remember that ice block we saw earlier? With our pyrokinesis, we can burn it down and collect a nice toasted turkey sandwich. Let's take a closer look at that in our scavenger hunt inventory. The turkey sandwich, possibly the most famous of all poultry-based sandwiches, second only to its more glamorous sister, the chicken salad sandwich. The turkey sandwich holds a special place in the hearts of food lovers everywhere who crave something that's like chicken, but not. I can understand that. I can understand that. Anyways, let me meet you in a spot where I can actually use the dowsing rod, and then we'll start lighting people on fire in the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber area. Alright, so here's what it looks like when the dowsing rod is actually reacting to something. What you have to do is mash the Y button as you close in on the area it's reacting to something, and when you start getting closer, the gauge will fill up more easily. This also can absolutely be hell on your wrists and thumb if you are a certain distance away and you keep trying to mash. There we go. As you can see, we got a sizable chunk of arrowheads from that deep arrowhead deposit. And there are a lot of deep arrowheads in the main cabin lodge area. Additionally, while you are dousing, any other smaller arrowhead deposit that you walk over will also be collected. Now, the dowsing rod is pretty annoying to have to use, but if you want to get arrowheads to actually buy all the items in the game, you need to use this thing a ton. Oh, here we go. When you're getting closer to the deep arrowhead deposit, your controller will also start to vibrate. As you can see from just those 2 arrowhead deposits there, we got about 60 arrowheads altogether.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
You're getting closer, Raz. You're getting closer. Okay. And where is this next one? Just gonna get one more just to finish off the demonstration. And hey, conveniently, there is also a Psy card over here. If I can find the arrowhead deposit. Yes, right here. Okay, I was a little bit off there. That one was only 20, not too bad, but we need to do a ton of this if we want to get the arrowheads required to buy the 2 remaining items that I actually really care to get at the camp store. That being the mental cobweb duster, which is required for 100% completion, and the mental magnet, which is not required, but is very handy to have. And between the 2 of those, it takes 1,200 arrowheads. I'm probably going to do the bulk of my arrowhead grinding off screen, so you don't have to worry about me just mashing that out. Anyways, let's return to the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
If you don't stop trying to burn me right now, I am going to scream! I'm hiding. And hey, why are you trying to firestorm me, Raz? Because you just see yourself staring back.
Careful, eh? My hair goes up in flames and we're all goners.
Oh yeah, Chops is supposed to be Canadian, by the way.
Move along, little doggy. Nothing to burn here.
Unfortunately, my trickery is spotted by most of the campers, though thankfully not by Bobby Zilch. Anyways, if you want to get this card right now, you can jump up here that way. Let's try and light Chloe ablaze and see what she has to say towards that.
Atmospheric changes in effect. Adjusting helmet thermostat.
Surprisingly nonplussed. And, of course, Ranger Crawler over here. Huh, that was a surprisingly low-key reaction.
That little patch of dirt pretty well raked.
Shush! I'm looking for my contact lens.
Thankfully, this is not like Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door, where any step you take is going to result in a squished contact lens. Anyways.
Hey, Lily.
Going for the advanced training? What's the rush?
Are you kidding? I only have a few days to become a Psychonaut or I lose my shot forever.
Look, Raz, I hate to burst your bubble, but the Psychonauts are not what they used to be. Times have changed. The world just doesn't need us anymore.
The world does too need Psychonauts. Right here at this very camp, in fact. I think there are several fishy things that need psychic investigating.
You are so immature. And cute. When are you gonna just shut up and kiss me?
Shut up and do what?
Oh, I didn't know you could. I gotta go. Bye, so embarrassing.
Rasputin. The lady's mind is a terrible thing to read. But also, lucky you. Things are already going pretty well on this first day, I gotta say. Anyways, let's talk to Sasha 9 and tell him that we are ready to begin the training.
Okay, I got it. Check it out.
Excellent. Well, my ass is covered. Are you sure you are ready to do this? It could be dangerous.
Now, personally speaking, I am ready, but I think this video has gone long enough, so almost. I just need to get my affairs in order.
Almost. I just have to get my affairs in order first, just in case I die.
Come back when you are ready.
Jeez, Raz, you're only 10. You don't need to worry about writing your last will and testament. It's just the mental world. And I think that's a good note to end this video on. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, though, goodbye.